All right, last but not least, here we are at the 1A22 interchange project. A lot of activity behind me, like I said. Crews have been on site for a couple of weeks, a few weeks now, moving, I think almost 100,000 cubic meters have been moved already of fill, and they're only a third of the way into it. So changing the landscape of Cochrane so that we, the town of Cochrane, can relocate some of the utilities, the water main, the wastewater, stormwater that goes to Sunset Ridge and to the ranch house have to be relocated so that the province can come in and do the 1A22 interchange. So what you have been seeing taking place behind me here is some of the groundwork for the province, which is the ramps, the detouring lanes, and the eventual foundation of where the interchange project will be. The town is doing that earthwork now as part of the relocating of the utilities. So some of the questions I've been taking from community members have been, well, the province better be paying us for this work. Well, yes, of course. This is a partnership with the province. The great crews that are doing all the work behind us. I mean, we have to move this dirt so that we can get to the utility work, and then we're basically doing some of the dirt work for the province. So lots of discussions, lots of talk around how compensation will flow, but yes, the town is basically being compensated for that, for our efforts here. So it is paving the way, pardon the pun, for the interchange project to happen next spring, or next year, I guess. So this project will, weather permitting, I mean, we've been talking about the great weather we've been having here in the fall here. So they've been able to kind of jump ahead, and they're hoping to get to December 1st if the weather permits. So we're really getting a jump on it, but then we'll kind of shut down over the winter and then spark up again in the spring. The town has to have the utilities out of the way by mid-2022. And I'd like to announce, and this is the good news, that we haven't just been sitting idle. Over the past couple of months, we and the administration were quick to jump and talk to the new minister about how we can incorporate more into this project as they contemplate going into the tender process. I received a letter from the minister saying that they are now going to include what we're calling Gap 2. And Gap 2 is the portion of the project that goes north up to Sunset Boulevard. And you may, if you live in Sunset, you would be familiar with that gravel strip. As you drive down Sunset Boulevard onto 22 to turn left to come down into Cochrane, there's a gravel strip there. Well, we need a new intersection right on the 22 highway there to incorporate the dual turn lanes out of Sunset. So for us to be able to do that, the province needs to include that in the project of the 1A22 interchange. So we do have confirmation from the province that that is going to happen. So that's great news. The province has continued to work with the town, with our MLA, and with administration, obviously, working to see that next piece added. So that's roughly another $10 million. We announced the Gap 1, which is the section from the Totem building all the way to the interchange, was going to take place as well. So massive amount of infrastructure dollars being poured into our community here in the coming years. So very exciting that we're going to see some transformational projects happen right here behind me. So that's basically the update I wanted to bring to you today, and that was really a lot happening, as you can see. And like I say, the landscape, I think people are starting to become aware of just how much fill is being moved, what the impact of this project is going to be on our community as those hills by the ranch start to fade away with all of the utility relocation and the ramps that are getting built and all the substructure underneath takes form. So any questions, please see our website and stay tuned as we bring you further project updates. Thank you.